Hello everyone, it's Bila, and today I will be sharing insightful information about Mary Parker Follett, who is also known as the mother of modern management. In today's video, I will be sharing about the management theory of Mary Parker Follett, how to use Follett's principle, and also the application of her theories. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Widely regarded as one of the most influential management experts in the early days of classical management theory, Mary Parker Follett used psychology and human relations within industrial management to revolutionize organizational behavior theory. Follett was a social worker, author, lecturer, and management consultant who provided personal advice to countless individuals, including President Theodore Roosevelt. Follett's management theory focuses on coordination and employee engagement. Follett, known as the mother of modern management, believed management was the art of getting things done through people. Though she never managed a for-profit enterprise, she offered valuable insight on the importance of managers and supervisors powering with employers rather than powering over them, and collaborating with workers to solve conflicts. Follett practiced these principles of coordination that helped develop her theory of management. The first principle is direct contact. Direct contact between employees and managers help organizations avoid conflict and misunderstandings. Holding regular meetings or discussing assignments in person is a simple way to practice this principle. The second principle is early stages. Managers should learn and master coordination straight away. No employee should feel less important than the others. Each has a significant role that complements others. The third principle is reciprocal relationship. Every worker, regardless of their level, is responsible for pulling their weight and integrating with the rest of the organization. No person should be trying less or more than another. It's a team effort. And the fourth principle is continuous process. Managers must maintain coordination. Do not just learn these principles and forget about them. Channel them in everything you do. Follett's management theory is still in favor today. Small business and employee-centric companies may find profound success by adopting certain elements of a theory for everyday practices. Because organizations often hinge on employee satisfaction, building reciprocal leader-worker relationship boosts morale and fosters an open, collaborative environment that enables employees to anticipate and address conflict rather than avoid it. In addition, when conflicts arise, a pre-established transparent communication system facilitates honest discussions about desires versus needs and allows a win-win situation for all parties involved. Follett's theory and management philosophy aid small businesses in employee-first business models by including successful employee engagement in a company's overall business goals. Her principle of group power gives ownership to employees at every level of the business, regardless of the hierarchy, to promote responsibility, collaboration, and communication. Now we move to the next part, which is using Follett's principles. There are three key principles in Follett's management theory. Using them will foster interpersonal relationship among leaders and employees that empower your staff and boost coordination. The first one, integration. Follett agreed workers of all levels should integrate to reach a business goals. If a conflict occurs, there should be a conscious effort to pull instead of push, and to work together as a team to resolve the issue. Because each member is doing their part, they'll be more likely to be content with the result. Follett approach to conflict resolution through integration often produces beneficial results for all parties. how push versus pull concept illustrates the importance of meeting every side of a conflict's underlying needs rather than the spoken desires, identifying and addressing each group's needs, which are often compatible, can lead to a win-win outcome. Achieving integration involves holding transparent conversation with executives and employees about differences, interests, desires, needs, and conflicts, and finding an agreeable solution. The integration principle works because you find actionable solutions to internal and external conflicts and discard unnecessary personal drama. The next is power with. Rather than establishing a strict hierarchy and delegating power to certain individuals over others, Follett believed leaders should practice coactive power. Powering with your team is better than controlling them. This way, each member feels just as valued as the others. Through Follett's lens, this offers a way for high-level staffers and lower workers to stop trying to take control of each other and instead take control of a situation as united front. Follett's power-with philosophy provides an alternative to the coercive traditional power-over approach. In the latter, managers have power over employees, supervisors have power over managers, and business owners have power over supervisors, managers, and employees. Because many employees prefer to not feel controlled or patronized, Follett's power-with principles encourages collaborating among all levels of the established hierarchy without disparaging those at a lower level. Power-with boosts morale, may prevent absenteeism, and can enrich the entire company. Follett didn't recommend entirely eliminating a hierarchy structure. However, the organizational format is still crucial, but employees should not feel like they are less valuable to the business than their managers. Next, group power. Follett made the case that leaders should value group power over personal power. Her theory suggests that true leaders create power for the group rather than keeping it for themselves. After all, organizations do not exist for one person's benefit, but rather for the entire company of workers and customers. If this selfless mindset prevails, everyone involved will feel like they are on the same team rather than in competition. A lack of competition between leaders and workers also fosters a sense of safety and can spark increased productivity. Group power enables members of an organization to succeed together and share the excitement and triumphs and the responsibility of failure. Follett's principle of group power persists widely today in management as a tool for driving a more inclusive, engaged, and motivated workforce. During COVID-19 shutdowns and the Great Resignation, business has shown a renewed commitment to providing a healthy work environment and reducing employee turnover through better coordination. Next, how do we apply Follett's theory? Business can adopt collaboration, shared values, and cohesive goal setting, essential components of Follett management theory, to find success. Here are just a few of the benefits companies tend to gain. The first one increases employee engagement. The core forward-thinking belief of Follett's work that an employee will be happier, more productive, and more engaged if given the autonomy to complete their job remains at the center of many successful work environments today. Follett's principles motivate employees to increase their engagement and loyalty to an organization by establishing ownership and responsibility for success within each level of hierarchy. Types of employees' engagement depend on industry, company size, and other factors, but a typical method includes empowering employees to collaborate, establishing themes 4 projects, holding virtual meetings during remote work times, and designing an open flow plan with designated creativity spaces can encourage employee engagement through collaboration. Next, allows for flexibility. Within autonomy lies flexibility. By establishing personal ownership of company goals while also allowing for flexibility in reaching them, employees communicate their trust the employee to find the most efficient and productive way to contribute to the team. Flexibility also creates agile, creative problem solving to find effective solutions that benefit the business in the long run. Follett's preference for two-way confidential conversation is handy when allowing for flexibility in small business settings. Leaders and staffers must build mutual trust so either party is comfortable coming to the other with problems or conflict to find win-win solutions by anticipating rather than avoiding problems and pushback. Next, encourages a flat hierarchy structure. Again, Follett didn't believe in doing away with hierarchy entirely. Instead, small businesses have an opportunity to take advantage of flat hierarchy structures. Structures with little to no middle management between employees and executives. Because small companies often operate with smaller teams than larger corporations, executives and business owners can facilitate closer relationship with their employees and power with them instead of power over them. In addition, employees at small businesses often wear many hats to accomplish business goals. In this environment, executives can champion the power with principle by expressing gratitude for all value each employee brings to the organization as a whole. Last but not least, supports cross-team employee collaboration. Successful business champion two-way relationships between executives and employees just as much as relationship among co-workers. Buddy systems, mentor-mentee relationship, and other partnership programs that encourage collaboration between staffers who don't often work together offer several advantages for small businesses. Not only do such partnerships help parties to learn about others' responsibility in the organization's shared objectives, but they can also learn different skills from each other that will bolster opposite sides of the business.